Okay, boom. So this gonna be breaking news, man. 051 Woo, about one Millie's brother was shot and killed today, earlier today, or maybe it was early in the morning today, last night, you could say, by 4 different shooters, man. So we're gonna dive right into this. First clip's gonna be brought to us by Hood Educated, man. Shout out to Hood Educated. Second clip we're gonna go to is King Yella speaking about the situation. But before we do, make sure you follow me on Kick, Twitch, Discord, IG, TikTok, Rumble, hype, like, hit that notification bell so you know when we live. Let's get into the content.
If you hood educated, I'm glad you made it. Allow me to unfold my knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from a hood brother's point of view to all of you here, there, and everywhere. Now check me out.
Certainly a devastating scene in River North overnight. Right after many of those bars just closed, we know a 34-year-old man died from his injuries here at Northwestern Hospital, which he suffered in that shooting. 3 others seriously hurt, men ranging from 35 to 43 years old.
Unfortunately, incidents like this dampers the holiday festivities.
Chicago police are still searching for a group of men accused of shooting 4 people near LaSalle and Hubbard in River North. Police say 4 men were standing near their vehicle when a group of suspects walked up and opened fire, killing 1 man and seriously injuring 3 others.
A lot of people down here last night. You know, it's just sad that in the city of Chicago, wherever you go, you always have to keep your head on a swivel.
The medical examiner has not yet released the identity of the man who was shot and killed as the investigation continues. Witnesses say there is always a police presence in that area of River North. The shooting allegedly happened shortly after police left.
There's been a bigger police presence here, but you can have a large amount of police presence, just like I talked to a few owners last night. This happened right after the police had just pulled off. The police had left. They said the police was here for a while and then they left.
Now the Cook County Crime Stoppers is offering a reward for any information that leads to an arrest.
I encourage everyone who was in the area or knows something about this incident to come forward. We offer up to $10,000 cash reward for information that leads to the arrest. You don't have to give your name. It's total anonymity.
Now, Area 3 detectives continue to investigate, and police say no one is in custody at this time.
Gunmen fired at least 50 shots on a River North Street corner overnight, killing 1 man and critically wounding 3 others. This is the 3rd mass shooting near the north side since July. All 3 of those major shootings have been linked to the area's nightlife. So, in other words, people are going to these clubs, kicking it, enjoying themselves, while they're inside the clubs, the killers is out there waiting on them. And I can only assume how the killers is getting the information that these people be at these clubs. Well, let me explain to you how. When you at the club and you have a face and people know who you are and you got a problem with their people, locations are being dropped. Hey, look, Woo at the club right now. He with 3 other guys. They in a green Lamborghini. Say less. We on our way. That's how it go, y'all. It go just like that. The Chicago police who responded to the shooting, they said once they got there, they found 4 victims. They said that the victims was getting inside their car in a nearby parking lot when 4 male gunmen, did y'all hear what I just said? 4, approached on foot and started gunning the whole car. And right after they got done shooting, they jumped in their car and got up out of there. The car that Wu was in and the rest of those guys was that green Lamborghini. They saying that the green Lamborghini was on its way and it rolled to a stop. It was on its way to leave, but soon as it stopped, that's when them guys jumped out their car and sprayed the whole car down. Police located one victim inside the vehicle, 2 others laying on the street, and the 4th who ran out the vehicle but collapsed a little minute later. The brother who was injured the worst, the police saying that they started administering tourniquets and CPR and stuff like that. They are saying that he got shot multiple times in the chest. So they was blocking the bullet wounds in the chest to prevent, air from getting inside the chest cavity and collapsing his lungs. And also to control the bleeding so that the brother wouldn't bleed out. But we got to understand, once you shot multiple times, you bleed out of every single last wound. That's going to be a tough task. They are saying that Wu suffered multiple gunshot wounds and was pronounced dead at the hospital. Now, the cold-blooded part about this is that these guys is in their 30s, even 40s. And people still want to kill them because of what they did summers ago or because of what they did last summer. They are saying that shell casings was all over the place. Police counted 50 shell casings. One witness told the police that he seen the men jump up out of a soccer mom van. But he didn't get no license plate number or nothing like that. He just seen what went down. And while the police was securing the area, tell me why people that was there that was getting out the club was fighting. Why people just got done getting shot and somebody done died, you still got crazy, deranged people still fighting. Listen, y'all, let me say this right here. Man, stay away from them clubs. Stay away from the nightlife. I mean, how many times do we have to go to clubs and go into after parties and people dying for us to say, you know what, wait a minute, I want to live. I don't want to die. I got a good chance of dying if I go to this club over here where multiple people have been killed. Stay y'all ass in the house. It appears that 051 Young Money already know who did the killing. This is from one of 051 members. This is what he put on his Instagram. You bitches ass niggas. We coming to get back. Get ready. Long live Wu. The killing fields is about to begin. According to reports, right, I'm talking about the word on the street, is that 2 of the most dangerous and violent gangs in Chicago right now is at war. Now, we got to understand something. This war is not nothing new, but this war is heating back up. It did kind of settle down for a little bit, but they saying this war is heating back up. And the reason why this war is heating back up is because of the death of THF Bezu. Now, on the streets now, word on the streets is saying that THF Bezu was killed by 051. I'm talking about one of their arch nemesis. And now as a result from TH Bezu being killed, now we have 051 Wu being killed. It never ceased to amaze me, right? These gangsters, they be running around the city, man. I'm talking about talking big and bad, running around, laughing at other people's deaths and stuff like that. Running around, killing people, shooting at people and all that old type of stuff. But then they go out to clubs and stuff like that. They get in big fancy cars like lime green Lamborghinis and stuff like that, as if they have done nothing to nobody. And in this case, this is what it looks like. These guys was at a club. Do you hear me? After all the this and the dead, after all the killing, you feel that, hey, Hey, look, man, we going to the club. We gonna kick it. I'm talking about as if you forget, and I'm talking about rest in peace to the brother Wu, but I'm talking about as if he forgot that his brother, Young Money Melly, man, they say that boy got a graveyard. His brother, his older brother, who is resting in peace right now as well, they saying that boy right there got a graveyard. That's how many people he done killed in Chicago. Multiple people. And so just from a hood perspective, that tells us, hey, listen, check this out. If I know my brother done killed multiple peoples, I got to keep my head on the swivel because people won't get back. Yeah. And we talking about the get back capital of the world, Chicago. They won't get, listen, Chicago guys want they get back so bad that they'll fly some guys from Chicago all the way to California to try to get back. Talking about that little Dirt case. That tells you how desperate they is for get back. That tells you how dedicated they are in getting they get back. It don't matter how long, it don't matter how short, they want they get back. When you in them streets, look, let me tell y'all something. The reason why these guys is dying at an alarming rate like that is because they really believe in their mind that they can do what they want to do. And when you gang banging and when you've been associated with killing people and stuff like that, you can't do what you want to do. You can't go to the club. Your life is over with. Once somebody that you close to has taken another life, your life is over with, especially if it's your brother. You gotta be careful. If your brother has killed somebody, you gotta realize something. By you being his brother, hey, you fair game now. Even if you out of the streets, even if you ain't doing nothing about nothing, if you ain't even a part of what your brother was doing, just because your brother killed somebody, hey, look, they want that get back. They want to hurt that brother. They want to get you. You got to understand that. And in this case right here, this is not the case though. I'm just giving y'all the game, but this is not the case. Because the word on the street is this right here, y'all. Now, this is just the word on the street. They are saying that 051 Wu is one of the guys that got THF Beizhu. That's the word on the street. And that is why 051 Wu was shot and killed after leaving the club. They are saying that THF came to get their get back for Zoo. Now, that's just the word on the street. And a lot of the times we got to be 100. The word on the street be for real, right? The word on the street be serious, but sometimes the word on the street be capped. Now, look, I don't know. I ain't got that type of information to be like, hey, I was right there. I seen everything go down. I'm just telling y'all what the word on the street is. And just by me being an old school guy that used to be in them streets like that, hey, look, that's how it really go, though. It really be tit for tat. You shoot at us, we shooting at you. You kill one of us, we killing one of y'all. Y'all beat us up, we beating y'all up. That's just how it go. And being that THF Beizhu said he want 20 people to die if he ever get killed, hey, look, you know what, hey, it's possibly starting. Here's why they are saying that 051 got Beizhu. Because one of the 051 members has posted a picture on Instagram or one of his social sites like they love to do, basically confirming that these two guys in this picture are the two guys that got Beizhu. And one of the guys in the picture is none other than 051 Wu, the brother who was just killed. Check it out. You see, even though he got their face, you know, with the gorilla on it and stuff like that, everybody done decoded this stuff because people know who those people are because they seen the pictures before the gorillas was on their face. You know what I mean? So, you know, guys, these gangbangers, they think they can hide stuff by, you know, coding it and all that old time. Listen, let me tell you gangsters something. You look, that don't work. That does not work. Not when the feds get involved. Not when real investigators get involved. That stuff right there does not work. They gonna take that gorilla off of there and say, hey man, this dude right here, that stuff don't work. But this is a way that gang bangers tell other gang bangers, hey, look, this is our work. We the one that did this. We the one that did that. And like I always say, what would be the use for a gang to be doing all that killing if they ain't getting the credit for it? That's the main purpose. That's the main purpose. Look, gang bangers are going to kill, and they want their ops to know, hey, look, we did that. They want other gangs to know, hey, we did that. And you might say, why they want this recognition? Because that's a part of gang culture. Every gang want to be seen as killers and drillers. Every gang want to be seen as, look, check this out. Don't play with us because we gonna kill y'all. Every gang. If you look at every gang post and if you follow gangs and stuff like that, all the gangs, all of them proclaim to be the biggest, the baddest, the toughest, the ones that got the most killers and the ones that done killed the most people. Every gang proclaim that. But what I want y'all to understand, speaking to you gangster brothers, what I want y'all to understand is this right here. Listen, some of the most prominent gangsters, I'm talking about killers all throughout the world, always end up getting killed. King Von, they say he was a demon. 051 Melly, they say he was a demon. And other brothers that I don't care to name, but they say all these guys were straight killers. But where they at right now? They dead. So that tells you, that should tell a lot of you gang members, that should tell y'all that, hey, look, check this out. All that tough stuff, thinking we bad and all it take for us just to slip this one time. And it's over with. THF Bezu, him. He was one of them ones that everybody said that, had a graveyard up under his belt. Now look what happened. You see? And Wu, 051, Melly's young brother. Look where he at. It don't last. And it's not worth it. So as much as y'all might think y'all tough, as much as y'all might think I got my gun on me, ain't nobody gonna try me, we cool, I ain't worried about nothing. Yeah, yes, you do. You need to be worried about your life every day, 24/7. And that's not a good way to live. But for those of you who love that life, hey, listen, check this out. Just accept the death that is coming with it. That's all I got to say. You signed up for it, and when them bullets get to hitting you, don't be crying and all that. No, just go ahead and just say, you know what, let me go ahead and lay down here and die. Because look, it's coming. So the best thing that you can do is try to get out the way when you can. I'm talking about flee far away as you can. Like I always say, when you done with that type of stuff, get out the way. Because they are saying that after the killing of THF Bezu, 051 Wu started making diss music and all type of stuff, you know what I mean? But at the same time, he got 1 foot in the street, and then he got 1 foot outside of the streets. You know what I mean? And you can't do that. You can't be dissing peoples, the dead peoples and stuff like that, and then be riding around in lime green Lambos. It don't work like that. You can't do that because them killers, when you sitting up here partying, thinking that everything is cool, them killers is going to be sitting there waiting. And they going to be laying. And they going to keep trying to kill you until they kill you. So now here it is. These guys right here is not done. They not done because 051 ain't no cowards. They ain't no chumps. THF, they ain't no cowards. They ain't no chumps. So here it is. You got two gangs that think they big, bad, and tough, which they done kill some people. Look, I can't take that from them. I don't agree with it, but they done put in their work. But now they finna kill each other off. They finna die out behind this right here. Because by Wu being killed and by him being Melly's young brother, hey, look, that's a big blow. And THF, if they behind that, they had to do it like that because they lost Zoo. Zoo was a big blow. But this is what happens in the wonderful world of game banging. So for all you young brothers that's thinking about it, for all you brothers that's in the gang, but y'all ain't killed nothing yet, y'all ain't shed no blood or nothing, hey, listen, these right here should be alarm signals in your head saying, wait a minute, everybody is dying. Everybody's in jail. Let me get up out of here while I can. And that would be the best decision that you can make to save your life. You need to understand something. That by you putting that label on your back, 051, a THF, understand that you are more than that. Realize that. That's what you might be right now, but I need you to expand your horizons and understand, hey, wait a minute. I'm more than that. You are more than your past. Regardless of what you done did, regardless of how you was with the gang and stuff like that, you need to realize within yourself that, hey man, I'm more than the past, the stuff that I done did, the stuff that I done seen, the stuff that I've been involved in. I'm worth more than that. That's not who I am. That's who I was. You see, I'm trying to change right now. That's who I was. I'm trying to change. Your life has value. Understand that as long as you breathing, as long as you get all your 5 senses, your life got value. But not only that, your past is dead. Your future is still alive. You see what I'm saying? Your future is still alive and you got options. Yeah, you can change all that. I'm talking about because you got opportunity. You can make something good of yourself. You ain't got to be stuck in the past and stuck up, what you done did and all that old type of stuff. No, because you still living. You got opportunity. You got a future. But you got to decide what you want to do with that, because that is value. If you want your future to still be that madness, create all this misery, pain, and death, then that's what you're going to get. But if you want a better future, understand you got that opportunity, but you got to do it. You do. Stop thinking that violence is the way. Stop thinking in your mind that the gang is the way. Stop thinking that, hey, you know what, man, this is how God put me, man. It's already written. God put me in this position to be the person that I am. No, God don't want you to gang bang and kill people. Come on, that's stupidity. That's you making an excuse, saying to yourself that, man, if I wasn't supposed to be here, God would have took. No, listen, don't throw that on God like that. No, don't do that. You got to understand that there are better things out there for you than this gangbang lifestyle. Understand the strength that you have, right? Understand that. Understand that you need good responsibilities, not the responsibilities of a gangbanger or a gang member. You got positive responsibilities. You got opportunity for growth. You see? But you stuck right now. Get up out of that. Because you got a mind. Get up out of that. You ain't stuck. Look, get up out that mud. Climb up out of it. And understand that you got positive responsibilities in your future. But like I say, you got to do it. I want you to think about the people that you love. Think about the people that you love. I'm talking about your kids, your mother, your father, grandmama, whoever. Think your woman. Think about the people that you love. Do you want to leave them? Do you want to die and leave them with that misery and pain? You see? Do you want your kids to be raised by somebody else? Another man? You can't even stand to imagine right now another man being around your kids. Imagine you dead and your kids being raised by another man that don't like them. He mad at him. He gonna treat them like dog them, mistreat them. You see? So imagine that right there. You don't want to leave your kids, do you? You don't want to leave your kids to let another man raise your kids. And we ain't gonna talk about the woman. That woman that you love. No, you don't want to imagine another man with her. So think about the people that you love. Ain't they worth changing for? Yeah, your kids, your mother, your woman. Ain't they worth changing for? Listen, the gang don't love you. I don't care what nobody say. You might interpret it as love, but nah, wait till that love be tested. Then you're gonna see. We learn all the time. The gang will be like, hey man, I love you, bro. Hey man, you my brother and all that. Do something wrong, they gonna kill you. You see? Or let them get stuck in the jam, they gonna betray you. The gang don't love you. Your family do. Your children got unconditional love for you. Your children gonna love you if you poor, broken, starving. You they father. So imagine that. You wanna leave them for these guys? Come on now. You deserve peace. You deserve love. You deserve to win in life, not to lose. And by you being alive, you still got that opportunity to win in life. Don't be like those that died before you. Don't be like those who went to the penitentiary for life before you, because you know how it ends. So allow me to say this right here, and then I'm up out of here. If you want to die and leave your loved ones, hey man, look, go on ahead then. But understand that's what you signed up for when you still hanging with gang them, and you still doing stuff that gang bangers do. But if you want to win, you want peace and happiness, and you want to raise your children and love that woman and be there for your mama when she get old, then you got to change your ways. This is Hood Educated, not Lame Related. Peace and love, and y'all take care of yourself out there. If I said anything that caused you to think, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. And if you're feeling generous, please make a small donation to the channel. Peace and love.
The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are simply that, opinions. All are presumed.
Yo, it's your boy King Yella, man. Woke up to some more bad news. Another tragedy, man, in Iraq, man. Tragedy, but not tragedy, because we know how Chicago gonna go. We know how Chicago is. We know what Chicago do. 051 Mally, big brother, man. Wu, shot and killed, man. In Chicago, man. In a Lamborghini, green Lamborghini truck, shot with 2-3 more guys. Another 35-year-old, 40-something-year-old, just older guys. It wasn't no young guys. It was just like when Zoo got killed. It was the crowd of older guys that got killed, man. They got shot, man. Woo, man. If y'all don't know, Woo was going to school and, getting himself together out the way, man. He actually just had the last little altercation with 600 Breezy at the park, man, and all the shit went on, man. But the reason I'm making this video is send my condolences to the family. But y'all know how the streets of Chicago is, man. Every action got a reaction. Everything is a revolving door. It's always going to continue to happen. It's always going to happen. Y'all think y'all doing y'all greatest or whatever y'all doing, staying out the way in Chicago, but it ain't no staying out of the way. Will you riding around in a Lamborghini truck? 4 people walked up. So y'all 4 deep in the car. Lacking, I understand. You in a Lamb truck, you feeling good, and that's all it take, man. That's all it take for y'all to be in there talking, and somebody pull up and get groovy. And that's exactly what they did, man. They walked up, ran up, ran to another car, got away. So listen, when you got certain cars in Chicago, gang. Anyway, I ain't even gonna just say Chicago, but we talking about Chicago right now. You in a lamb truck. How many people in a lamb truck in Chicago? That's in the trenches. That's in the hood. That's from the hood. That's riding around. It's not that many people. So when you got a car that stand out, oh, fool, let go. Remember when we was little? Bingo. Bingo. There you go. I got you. There y'all go right there. Y'all like it. They right there in that lamb truck. And don't care who in it. It ain't got nothing to do with it. I know that's fool in there, and we pulling up and we getting groovy. So all this, man, y'all know what's going on is back and forth, man. Football, man, is going on this side, it's going back on that side, it's going back on this side, it's going back on that side. Man, it is what it is. Y'all know what's going on. The whole world know what's going on. Everybody running their mouth. Everybody talking crazy on the internet. Niggas in their songs saying this, saying that. It's like, come on, man. Y'all don't even care no more. Y'all niggas are just reckless and saying anything. And that shit causing y'all niggas y'all life. And I really do this shit for the youth, for everybody. Y'all need to pay attention to this shit y'all seeing. The shit that y'all seeing. Folks was 34 years old. There's no way you should have still been in Chicago or nothing, man. Y'all niggas be feeling untouchable. Y'all niggas be feeling like can't nothing happen. In reality, gang, this shit can happen to all of us. This shit can happen to everybody. But when you move around and you doing different things and you in different places, gang, your chances are slim. So this is why people out of town. This is why niggas in the burbs. All that in the trenches, you got to think about what's going on in the trenches. You can't pull up nowhere without 4-5 young niggas got pipes. Nigga, these young niggas is trying to kill. They don't care about nothing. They ain't getting no money. They ain't doing nothing. They just want to take your life, gang. That's the game they playing. The games they playing. Come on, man. The whole world know you 051 Melly brother. Melly done killed every motherfucker. He done shot everybody on back door, side door, done did all type of shit that y'all know. Everybody know. Everybody know what this dude was doing. They know what he was doing. Y'all know what he was doing. So when you know you attached to people that did stuff, even if you're not the person that did nothing, you ain't had to do nothing. But you reap what other people do. You got other people paying for other people consequences for people choices that people make. Now you got to pay the consequence for it. Now you done lost your life. Hey, because of the streets. Man, Chicago don't love nobody. The streets of Chicago don't love nobody. Fool just said the streets is dead. The streets is dead because everybody's dying in them streets. It's not the same no more, man. It's not the same no more. And people was wiping the last people away. We're going to look up, we ain't going to have no black race. We ain't going to have nobody, nothing. The whole generation gone, man. Gone. Y'all can't tell me this shit ain't silly, bro. Y'all can't tell me, bro. And it don't shock me. You know, I wake up and I see shit, and it's like, you know, if you knew better, you do better. But when you at a certain age, you know better. You know what you should be doing. You know what you shouldn't be doing. Like, niggas are too grown, 34, 35, 30. Nigga, you know you got no business riding around in the hood doing nothing no more. Nothing. Not trying to look good, not trying to nothing. Ain't no lacking. I don't care if it's 10, 20 years later. Ain't no lacking, gang. Especially when the nigga come from shit that niggas knowing that niggas done. Y'all know. Everybody knows, man. Niggas brag about killing, niggas show up, niggas, come on, man. Niggas, this what y'all want. Y'all, this the name that niggas want. This is what niggas want, and this is what niggas is getting. Niggas are putting this shit in the universe. Niggas is doing that. Come on, man. Y'all putting this shit in the universe, and then when it come around, what? Can't cry. I don't do no crying no more, man. Can't do no crying. Especially, if you was living like that, your homie was living like that, you was around that shit, you condoning that shit. Then when the shit happened, all you can say is rest in peace. Send my condolences out to the family. But when you know this is the life you chose and the life, this what comes with it. So don't get up there and get to saying this and get to saying that. Like, come on, man. And then people put other people in situations. Ain't no telling who was the rest of the people in the car. So niggas know, like I said, Niggas know who you surround yourself with. You know what niggas into and who niggas into it with and what niggas got going on. So you comfortable with sitting in cars and trying to look good and da-da-da-da. Bro, this shit can happen to all us. That's all I'm telling y'all, man. We got to do better, gang. We got to do better, man. No funny shit, man. But we too grown to sit here and cry about it and say, oh, my baby or this shit. It don't go like that. We know how to, we niggas know what they signed up for. You know what I'm saying? All we could do is say rest in peace in these videos, and hopefully a young brother, somebody that's growing up, see this shit and say, this ain't the way I want to go out. This is not what I want to do. This is not what I'm into. I want to go to school. I'm going to do better. I got to do better. Come on, man. We got kids. Come on, man. This is what I be saying, gang. Niggas be too grown to get in situations. Now we leaving these babies out here by themselves to raise themselves or get raised by somebody else, another nigga. This is a failed, we like a failed generation, man. We's a failed culture of the shit that we doing to each other, bro. That's all I'm saying, gang. On my mama, this shit pissed me off, gang. All that shit look cool. He. Nigga, when a nigga gonna hit that age where nigga, no, it's not. No, it's not. Nigga, what we doing is goofy and it's foul and we doing and we fucking each other over. Cause this shit gonna tremble down. Generation. Come on, man. Our kids gotta watch this shit, man. Our kids gotta see this shit, man. We gotta put a better example, change the narrative, show the world that we could do better, man. Kill or be killed. That's how it go, man. That's how it go. Like I always say, if you out here killing people and you doing shit that you doing, then it is what it is. We ain't gonna cry about it. But when the innocents and other people get killed, then that's why a nigga gonna, trip. But other than that, I can't feel sorry for nobody that's a part of that life. Because if I'm doing whatever I'm doing, don't feel sorry for me. If something happened to me, don't feel sorry. If y'all seeing that I'm getting my life together and I'm trying and I'm preaching and I'm doing everything in my power, then maybe you can. But if I'm out here reckless, and I ain't see that with Woo. Woo was just attached to shit. I ain't see he had the little altercation, but you don't see Woo on the internet trying to be, I see niggas who's trying to get their life together and stand out the way and doing all that type of shit, So you can, but it's Chicago streets. This Chicago streets is what got you. So rest in peace. Woo. It's your boy King Yella. Like, comment, subscribe, share. And Mr. King Yella Show, not the other show. It's raps.
All right, so yeah, man. 051 Woo was basically shot because of all the different things that happened in the rag lately. Titch, F. Bezu getting killed. His brother 051 Millie was a real stepper. He was really knocking stuff down. So that jacket was already on him just because of association. So it was, it's wrong places, wrong time. It was riding around the green Lambo in the trenches, and they caught him lucky, man. But rest in paradise to bro. You feel me? Condolences to his family. We'll be on to the next one, though. Shout out to Hood Educated for the clip. Shout out to King Yella for the other clip. We finna go. Before we do, make sure you follow me on Kick, Twitch, Discord, IG, TikTok, Rumble, Hype, like, and then notification bell so you know when we live. We go.